What is going on, you guys? Welcome to the Rage Day Podcast. This is your host, Cristopher Zamora. Welcome to the show. Today, guys, I would like to speak to you about Warner Brothers. Yeah. Warner Brothers, supposedly, they have announced new horror movies. New horror movies are going to come out for the year of 2028 and beyond. So here are the movies that they have announced. Variety actually posted this on their Twitter accounts. It says right here, Warner Brothers has dated the following horror movies. Final Destination 7 on May 12th, 2028. Now that one is going to be really good, man. Did you guys see Bloodlines? Hopefully you guys have, because that one, it was just good. It was just how I remember watching the original Final Destination horror movies. They were just that good. And Bloodlines, the number 6 film of Final Destination, well, it actually was great. It was a good movie, man. And I can't wait to actually see the next one on the list. Final Destination 7. It probably might not even be called Final Destination 7. It probably might be called something else. And yeah, man. Those films have always gotten to me ever since I was a little kid. Like, I remember watching the very first film when that kid, this is not spoilers, but maybe it could be, but the first kid who died, if you guys have seen the film, the original one, he died in the restroom. I was a bit scared of actually taking a shower for some time because of that scene, man. Yeah. Such crazy times, you know. The movie was ahead of its time, to be honest. But yeah, Final Destination 7 is going to come out on May 12th, 2028, guys. The next film on the list is The Revenge of La Llorona on April 8th, 2027. So next year, around this time, it's going to come out. There's actually been 2 films of La Llorona, I think, or maybe just one. I really have no clue. I think maybe there's just only been one film, but making another one of La Llorona, maybe it could be good. They're just trying to continue the Conjuring universe at this point, but it makes sense. The Conjuring universe have always been great films. My least favorite one has got to be maybe the third Conjuring movie, and what's it called? Annabelle, the very first one. I didn't really like it as much, but the other ones that came after that, they were just pretty good. And the Nun movies, they're awesome as well. But yeah, we're going to get The Revenge of La Llorona on April 9, 2027. Now, Evil Death Wrath is the next one on the list, and this one is going to come out on April 7, 2028. So we're going to have to wait at least 2 more years for this one to come out. Evil Dead Rise, when that movie came out, I went to go see it in the movie theaters, and yeah, that room was packed. It was full of adults watching this film, and yeah, there were a lot of reactions on that film. Like people were scared, all kinds of reactions for that film. And when I saw the movie, I was like, whoa, this is pretty good. This is a good film. And yeah, it really was actually a good film. Maybe when I first saw it, I thought maybe it was just an underrated film, but looking back on it, yeah, it is like one of those films that maybe you would like to come back to from time to time if you are a true horror fan. Yeah, Evil Dead Rise was a good one, but Evil Dead Wrath, that's gonna come out on April 7 in the year of 2028. So I can't wait for that one. I'll probably go see it once it actually comes out. And the last one they announced is the movie called Gladys. This one's gonna come out on September 8th, 2028. If you guys have seen that film, the one with the kids running, I forgot the name of it. Oh, it just came back to me. It is called Weapons. They're talking about and Gladys, the main villain of that film. She's going to have her own prequel film. Like I remember talking to you about it maybe like a few podcasts ago about maybe they are going to make a prequel film of Aunt Gladys, and they are. They're moving forward on making a film of Aunt Gladys, how she became the way she was in the movie Weapons, and yeah, we're going to get her backstory, how everything turned out to be. Yeah, it's gonna be a prequel film if you guys did not know. Because if you have seen Weapons, then you already know her fate on that film, you know. But yeah, those are the films that we are gonna get from Warner Brothers in the next couple of years, and that's actually good that they have announced newer horror movies to look for in the future. And to be honest, that deal that they have made with Netflix, I heard that supposedly it's not gonna go through anymore because Paramount is actually buying Warner Brothers. Now I have no idea what is gonna happen with that, but yeah, it's a lot. They are going to get all of those IPs, Paramount supposedly. Maybe that could be a good thing, but we don't know, man. I really thought that Netflix was going to be the main people who are going to get Warner Brothers and all their IPs, but no, we really have no idea who's still going to win. To be honest, I really have no idea because I haven't really been catching up with it. But the last time I heard about the news of who's buying Warner Brothers, I think is Paramount Pictures. To be honest, but yeah. That's the news for Warner Brothers as of right now. But yeah, Warner Brothers having announced their horror films of what's coming next. Yeah, that is a great thing, man. Now the next thing I really want to speak to you about is about World War Z. It says right here by the Discussing Film, the Twitter account, a new World War Z movie is officially in the works at Paramount. So Paramount, now they're making World War Z 2, the sequel to the original one. The first one, when I saw it, oh man, I was just so... Since I'm a big fan of the zombie films, I really wanted to go see this film when I was like, maybe like, I think I was about like 16 years old or 17 years old. And the good thing is that this film was actually PG-13 and not rated R. So I think I told my mom or my stepdad that I wanted to go see this film, and they actually let me. Like I think they lent me some cash, I believe, or maybe I had some cash safe. Yeah, but once I was done with the film, they picked me up. Yeah, I wanted to go see it by myself, and I quite enjoyed it. And like... My cousin and my brother, as for them, they did not really enjoy it as much. But I was like one of those few people that actually did enjoy it. Like it was just zombies that were running towards you, and how they just form and stack against each other just to get to one area. Yeah, it was just something so ahead of its time, you know. And I've seen that already included in some games, like for example that game called Days Gone. They have tried to do that as well, and yeah, it actually did work for them. Days Gone, that is a very underrated game that not a lot of people did not play. Yeah, man, that's a game that I wish they would make a sequel to it, but there's high chances that they might not, because they did not sell well with that video game. Yeah. But going back to World War Z, storyline, I feel like it was already completed. Like by the ending of the film, I feel like everything was done, to be honest, because they actually did found a cure. Like out of all films, this is the only film that we probably have a cure, and they actually got it, and they were actually fixing people. Yeah, and but maybe like in World War Z Part Two, I'm guessing like the it's gonna it's gonna be another outbreak, almost like 28 weeks later, something like that, in some way, shape, or form. They probably might do something like that for World War Z, but uh, I don't know. I don't know about the sequel, man. Maybe if they do bring back Brad Pitt, maybe it could be good, but uh, maybe it's just better to just leave it at that. But we never know what Hollywood is cooking up for this upcoming film. Maybe it could be good, or maybe it could be just downright bad. And the last thing I want to mention to you is about the trailer of Street Fighter. I saw the trailer for Street Fighter, and wow, this was good. This was actually pretty good. I actually watched the whole thing, and oh yeah, I'm excited. I actually go see this film. It's gonna come out somewhere in October, and yeah, this film does actually looks fun. Like it kind of reminds me of Scott Pilgrim vs. the World in some way. Um, like it has its serious moments, and it also has its funny action scenes. That's the perfect mix that they should include for these type of films. Like it's not like the Mortal Kombat films, like it's all serious and stuff. It has its serious moments, and it has this comedic slash action scenes, and that's perfect for Street Fighter movies. And I can't wait. Cody Rhodes actually comes out on this film as well. Roman Reigns. What's this UFC fighter? I forgot his name. He's an Australian UFC fighter. He comes out on this film. Oh man, yeah, I can't actually wait to see this film. The trailer actually did got me excited for this movie. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be a good one. And yeah, guys, that is it for this podcast. That's all I really wanted to speak to you about today. If you guys did enjoy this podcast, make sure to follow it, and also recommend this podcast to a friend or a neighbor that actually likes listening to stuff about horror stuff or anything pop culture related. Maybe they will enjoy this podcast as much as you do. And that is it, guys. Take care and live to the fullest. Bye.